What's going on, y'all? It's Liam Crowley with ScreenRant. We are here at South by Southwest, and I'm stoked because we're about to chat with the cast and crew from I Really Love My Husband. Guys, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
You know, if I had a dime for every movie I did an interview today about a threesome, I'd have 2 dimes, which is not a lot, but it's really weird that it's happened twice. This movie is a total blast, a total riot. Gigi, where did the story originally come from?
Not real life directly, but I knew I had access to this island in Panama, and I knew I liked working with this crew of people, including Madison, who we had made a short with before that she had written. It's called Yes Daddy. You can guess what it's about, and it's not what you think. And
We tricked you there.
we tricked you. And so I was like, okay, well, these are superpowers. So like I have this group of people I want to work with, and I have this location. What story could we tell in this space?
Very cool. Madison, is it fair to say that your character gets the ick on the honeymoon?
I think it's fair to say that she maybe even gets the ick before the honeymoon.
Oh, no.
Yeah, the ick resides within Teresa permanently, I think.
Okay, and is that like the nightmare scenario? Honeymoon of all places?
Yeah, I think actually kind of the experience of like embodying her is sort of felt like a bit of a nightmare, but like in a island fun vacation-y way. But yeah, it was like the nightmare of realizing someone's not right for you unfolding when you've just made the ultimate commitment to that person is pretty scary.
And Travis, how does Drew feel about getting that spicing things up conversation? What's his headspace when he gets that?
Like, really? That's what we're gonna do? That's what you want to do? Okay. If that's gonna make you happy, then I will be a team player to the best of my abilities.
Because you
And
really love your wife.
I really love my wife. Yeah.
Doesn't say it enough.
Not enough to be the title of the film, that's for sure. Arta, when it comes to Paz, who is Paz gravitating more towards between these two?
I think Paz is just feeling it out and going with the flow. And then, am I actually allowed to tell you?
Don't spoil
Don't.
too much.
All right. Well, Paz loves everybody equally,
Okay.
and if a moment happens, a moment happens. But it's more of an emotional connection that Paz has to people rather than physical.
For sure.
Well-
Speaking back about the title of the film, before we started rolling, you said it was originally called An Island. And I Really Love My Husband. It very much paints the picture of what this movie is. Is that a true, bold statement, or is that, Teresa trying to kind of self-convince herself that things are still as they seem?
I think if you have to declare that you really love your husband, there's something going on.
How important is really in the title?
Really
Really.
important.
When it came to shooting this film too, you guys got to go to a pretty luxurious location. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, well, we were in Bocas del Toro, Panama, which is an island that and specifically on the island of Cardinero, which is off of the main island. You can only get there by boat. There are no roads on the island, so it's pretty remote, and there's beauty that comes with that in that you're disconnected from a lot of the things that we're used to, and it's amazing. There's also sand fleas and mosquitoes, and the water that we have access to is dependent on the rain, so that presents a whole other element of challenges. But it was really like, because we had community in Bocas that came together to help us make this movie, that's kind of what the superpower was, is that we were like, oh, we can like shoot in these beautiful locations that like add so much to the story and our character in the story. And also, because I've been there so many times before, I get to share this with people that I care about and have just met, and then now I care about. And I think it was sort of this unique experience to be able to be in that location together as a team.
And how many of you guys is this your first South by Southwest?
All
Wow.
three.
Okay, so how excited are you?
All four.
Wow.
For some
okay.
reason, I was like, you've been here for years and years. You're a decorated South by Southwest.
This is also my first South by, and I
Welcome.
had my first theater premiere experience yesterday. What I love is the crowd is like, these are diehard film fans of, especially like indie films. People are so open to every type of story. So how excited are you guys to show this to a live audience full of the most passionate film fans in the world?
Very excited.
Very excited. It's surreal and nerve-wracking a little to see your face up there, just kind of yelling at someone constantly, but it's cool.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm very happy. Grateful to be here. The reputation of South by and the love of cinema here has definitely been true in my experience so far.
Yeah, it's an honor. I mean, I can't believe it. We didn't know we were going to, when we were making this, we're like, who knows if this will work. At least we'll fail forward if it doesn't work out. And so this is just, I think, us all taking a big leap. And the best case scenario is to premiere at South by. Though we did always say it always felt
dream.
like a South by movie.
Yeah, South by Southwest was our dream. So.
Well, here we are, full circle. The crowd's going to be roaring when they get to see this one. Guys, thanks so much for your time today.
Thank
Thank you.